Hey up, welcome back. Benny Vapes here with another review. So today, what we're going to be looking at is an item I was sent through for this review from Vaporesso, and it is the Vaporesso Luxe pm40. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down low. We're going to have a look around the device. I'll show you what's in the packaging. We'll come back up. We'll have a little chin wag, and I'll compare it with the Nord 2, and we'll just see what they're both like. So I will see you in a minute. Right, so we're back up top looking at the Vaporesso Luxe pm40. So what do I think about it? I like the shape of it. I like duckbill tips myself. I think they're really comfortable in the mouth. I like the filling that they've gone with the X-Rocks, where you just snap it off, fill it up down there. I like that you can see your juice level and you're not having to pull the pod out to have a look. The pod fits in really, really nicely. What I do love on this is Type-C charging on the side and the adjustable airflow. And that adjustable airflow is a winner for me, because I think all these devices should come with adjustable airflow. And you can adjust it to whatever you want. So you can have a fairly reasonable mouth to lung, or you can open it up wide and having a good direct to lung. The flavour off the GTX2 coils are really, really nice. I do find that I get a little bit gurgly with this, and this is the 0.8 mesh ohm coil, and you know, I do find it's a little bit gurgly and I do get slight spit back on it. But that could be the coil that came with the kit. You know, obviously if I try other coils I might get a different experience, but in the kit you get the 2 pods and you get the 2 coils, 0.6 and a 0.8, so you can carry around 2 different sets of juices. You know, use your 0.8 as your mouth to lung, your 0.6 as your direct to lung, you know, but you can still reduce it down and get, you know, a restricted mouth to lung and a little bit better mouth to lung on the 0.8 rather than the 0.6. Charges up in round about an hour, because like I say, you've got the Type-C charging. Right, we'll compare it with the Nord 2. So this is a Nord 2. So I have been using them both same. I get slightly better flavour from the GTX coil rather than the Nord DC coil that I've got in there, because I've been using it as mouth to lung. So slightly better flavour off the Vaporesso. You can't see your juice level on the Nord 2. You have to take your pod out to have a look at it and then slot it back in. It's got the same duckbill tip on it, so it does feel comfortable in the mouth. But where this is let down is it's micro USB and there's no adjustable airflow. You know, so you haven't got that option. You're relying on the coils. And this does come with 2 coils and it does come with 2 pods. You get the Nord DC coil at 0.8 RPM coil, which is a real original RPM coil at 0.4, and I particularly don't like the RPM coils myself. I don't find I get really good flavour out of them. The Nord coils, I do get good flavour out of it, and you know, because I had the original Nord, so I do prefer that, but the flavour off this is load better, and I've got the same juices in them, and I do find that I'm getting better notes off of this one than I am on the Nord. The screens are exactly the same. There's no different. They look virtually the same. You know, just the Luxe is slightly taller and not as wide. This has got a 1500 milliamp hour. This has got an 1800 milliamp hour battery. You know, so you are getting a little bit longer battery life off of this. But there's not a great deal in them, you know, between them both. Like I say, one's slightly taller, not by an hair's breadth. One's a little bit wider. You know, so it all comes down to your preference at the end of the day. I prefer the flavour off of this one, you know, and I prefer the draw off of it because I've got the adjustable airflow. I prefer the button on the Nord 2 because it's not as pronounced as this is. I find it a little bit flatter. I don't like that you have to use the middle button to do everything with, so it's 3 clicks on both of them to get into the menu, and all you can do is adjust the wattage up and down, you know, and then once you get to wattage you leave them and they go back to set that wattage. I particularly don't like that on either of them, to be fair. I'd rather have a couple of buttons that I could press up and down and I could, you know, scroll it round, rather than, because I'm a bit of a messer with the buttons, and I find sometimes that I'm moving my wattage up and down because I'm playing with button. So, but that's on both of them. They both do exactly the same. So at the end of the day, I do like this. I do like how it feels, and I do like the draw fit because it's got the adjustable airflow. The Nord, with the Nord coiling, I do think it's nice. I don't like the RPM coils. I've said this on my other review. I'm not a big fan on the RPM coil. The original ones, the RPM2 coils are a lot better, but I don't like the RPM mesh coils. I just think the gurgle and everything. If you like the Nord coils, you're probably going to like this. But if you want to do an upgrade, you may want to have a look at this one, because it has got the adjustable airflow and it has got the Type-C charging. You know, so, and it has got also a slightly bigger battery. This has got, like, say, 1500, this has got 1800. So all in all, I do think it's a nice mod. Maybe a little bit late to the game because they've on to Nord X now rather than that, you know, but they have had this, which I think all these should have. It's got adjustable airflow, so it does make this a winner in this case. I think SMOK should look at these and start putting adjustable airflow on these, and I like to say, I've said it on my Nord X video as well. So I hope you found this video informative. You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Instagram. You can also find me here on a Wednesday night. You can also find me here on a Sunday night. Wednesday night we have Mixing with Benny and Friends. Sunday night we have NUVS, all at 9 o'clock, all on this channel. I will put a link to a video I think you might enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.